In the fast-evolving world of digital marketing, businesses that fail to adapt to new technologies often find themselves falling behind their competition. One of the most significant changes in search behavior over the last few years has been the rise of voice search. With billions of voice-enabled devices like smartphones, smart speakers, and virtual assistants now in homes and offices, people are shifting from typing search queries to simply speaking them aloud. This trend is not just a passing phase, it is the future of search. Studies show that more than 50% of all online searches are now voice-based, and this number is only expected to grow. Despite the explosive growth of voice search, most businesses have not yet optimized their websites for it. Here is a shocking fact. Only 4% of businesses have a proper voice search strategy in place. That means 96% of businesses are missing out on a massive traffic source. Imagine being in an industry where most of your competitors are completely unprepared for this major shift. If you take action now, you can dominate your niche before everyone else catches up. Another mind-blowing statistic: 72% of people who own voice-activated speakers say they use them daily to search for local businesses. That means if your business information is not optimized for voice search, you're losing potential customers every single day. Voice search is not just about ranking on Google, it is about being found where people are searching. Whether it is Google Assistant, Siri, Alexa, or Cortana, you need to make sure your content is optimized to answer spoken questions instantly. But here is the real shocker. Almost 80% of businesses have not yet optimized their websites for voice search. That means if you take action now, you will have a major advantage over your competitors. If you really want to take your SEO career to the next level, enroll now in Transform Academy ULID's SEO courses via our website, www.transformacademy.com, and continue your journey toward a high-paying SEO career. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to Transform Academy's YouTube channel for more expert digital marketing content. Now let us dive deep into voice search optimization and explore how you can rank higher in voice search results while staying ahead of the curve. Understanding the rise of voice search. Before we jump into optimization techniques, it is important to understand why voice search has become so popular. Traditional text-based searches require users to type in queries manually, which can be inconvenient, especially when they are multitasking, driving, cooking, or even just relaxing on the couch. Voice search provides a hands-free, faster, and more natural way of getting answers. When people use smart assistants like Google Assistant, Alexa, and Siri, they do not just type short keywords like they would in a traditional search. Instead, they ask full questions such as, what are the best Italian restaurants near me? How do I fix a leaking faucet? What time does Target close today? This shift in how people search has forced businesses to rethink their SEO strategies. The content that ranks for text-based searches may not necessarily rank for voice searches. This is because voice searches are typically longer, more conversational, and intent-driven. That is why businesses need to focus on structuring their content to answer spoken queries naturally and accurately. And here is the shocking part: 70% of all voice search results come from featured snippets. Getting your content into position 0, also known as featured snippets, is the key to dominating voice search. But here is the crazy part. Only 12% of all search results have a featured snippet. That means if you optimize your content properly, you have an incredible chance of ranking in position 0 and being the first answer Google provides for voice searches. But how do you do this? Google prioritizes content that is concise, clear, and structured properly. The best performing featured snippets answer questions in 40-50 words or less. That is why you need to write in a queue and a format, use bullet points, and structure your content with subheadings. If your content is well structured and answers user questions directly, Google will pull it into the featured snippet, making it the default answer for voice searches. This gives you instant credibility, higher traffic, and a huge competitive advantage over businesses that do not understand this strategy. If your website is not optimized for voice search and featured snippets, you are missing out on massive organic traffic. Structuring content for voice queries. Since voice search queries are more conversational, you need to structure your content in a way that answers questions directly. Here is something most businesses do not realize: 46% of all voice searches are for local businesses. That means almost half of all voice searches are made by people looking for local services, restaurants, stores, and professionals near them. If you're a small business owner, optimizing for voice search could be your biggest opportunity to attract local customers. Think about this: when people search for a business near them using voice search, they are 3 times more likely to visit that business within 24 hours. That means voice search does not just increase website traffic, it drives real, paying customers to your location. But if your website does not have location-based keywords, if your Google My Business profile is not fully optimized, or if your address and phone number are inconsistent across platforms, Google will not show your business in voice search results. The key to winning in local voice search is to make sure your business name, address, phone number, and hours of operation are correct and updated everywhere online. Also, adding terms like near me and specific city names in your content and meta descriptions can significantly boost your chances of appearing in local voice search results. Instead of just writing content filled with keywords, think about how people ask questions in real life. For example, if you run a plumbing business, a traditional SEO-optimized blog post might be titled, "Leaking Faucet Repair Tips." However, a voice search optimized title would be, "How can I fix a leaking faucet at home?" See the difference? The second title sounds natural and directly answers a spoken question, making it much more likely to rank in voice search results. Key strategies to structure content for voice search. Use natural language. Write content as if you were speaking to someone directly. Answer questions immediately. Do not bury answers deep in long paragraphs. Use bullet points and short paragraphs. Google loves concise, well-structured content. Optimize headers for common voice queries. Think of your headings as questions that people would ask in real conversations. Optimizing for conversational keywords. Keyword research for voice search optimization is very different from traditional SEO. While text-based searches rely on short-tail keywords, voice searches are more likely to be long-tail and conversational. For example, instead of typing "best coffee shop NYC," a voice search user would ask, "Where is the best coffee shop in New York City?" The keyword structure has changed because people speak more naturally when using voice search. That means businesses must optimize their content for long-tail, conversational keywords that reflect how people actually talk. One of the best ways to do this is by using question-based keywords. Tools like Answer the Public, Google's People Also Ask, and SEMrush's Keyword Magic tool can help you find common voice search phrases related to your industry. Implementing FAQ schema for voice search. One of the biggest game changers in voice search optimization is FAQ schema markup. FAQ schema is a type of structured data that helps search engines understand and display your content more effectively in search results. When you add FAQ schema to your pages, Google can pull answers directly from your content and use them for voice search responses. For example, let us say you have a dentist website and you include a section like this. Q. What is the best way to whiten teeth naturally? A. The best way to whiten teeth naturally is by using baking soda and hydrogen peroxide to remove stains gently. By adding FAQ schema to this answer, Google can use it as a direct response in voice search results. If you think voice search only applies to local businesses, think again. By 2025, voice-based shopping is expected to reach $164 billion globally. People are already using voice assistants like Alexa and Google Assistant to search for products, compare prices, and even complete purchases. If you run an e-commerce store, you must prepare now for this new wave of shopping behavior. Here is where it gets even more shocking. 62% of people who own smart speakers have already used them to make a purchase. And the majority of them say they would continue to shop this way if brands made the experience easier. That means businesses that do not optimize their product pages for voice search will miss out on a multi-billion-dollar market. Adapting content for smart assistants. Finally, one of the most critical aspects of voice search optimization is ensuring that your content is compatible with smart assistants like Google Assistant, Alexa, and Siri. Each assistant pulls information from different sources. Google Assistant uses Google search results and featured snippets. Alexa pulls data from Bing and third-party apps like Yelp. Siri gets answers from Apple Maps and Safari search results. That means businesses need to ensure their information is updated across multiple platforms, not just on Google. This includes optimizing your Google My Business profile for local searches, submitting your business to Bing Places since Alexa uses Bing, updating your Yelp listing as many smart assistants rely on Yelp for business reviews. By doing this, you maximize your chances of being discovered through voice search across multiple devices. Voice search is not just the future, it is already here. Businesses that fail to adapt will quickly find themselves losing traffic and visibility to competitors who embrace this shift. By structuring your content for voice queries, optimizing for conversational keywords, implementing FAQ schema, and adapting for smart assistants, you can ensure that your website is fully optimized for voice search success. If you really want to take your SEO career to another level, enroll now in Transform Academy loads SEO courses via our website, www.whattransformacademy.com, and continue your journey toward a high-paying SEO career. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to Transform Academy's YouTube channel for more expert digital marketing content. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.